Welcome, I'm Wendy Irene, founder of GiveLoveCreateHappiness.com. Thank you for joining me. This is a love message for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. It's a collective message. So remember what that means is, for me, it's like being in a room full of people with lots of energies, and whatever the universe wants to come through the strongest is what's going to come through. I also use my own intuition. But remember, my main purpose here is to connect you with your own inner knowing, your own intuition, your own higher voice. Really, these readings are just a chance for you to listen to what comes up within you, because for me, I feel like I'm just trying to be the bridge that gets you back inside to your own inner knowing, because you have the answers within you. Okay, Aquarius. And if this doesn't resonate, be sure to check out your moon and rising signs. Actually, all the videos really feel collective to me, so if you're drawn to one, go ahead and watch it. So to get started, we have the Keep an Open Mind card, that your soulmate may differ from you, from your usual type. So you might have in mind, like you might have envisioned someone who is your soulmate, or it could be that the person, so some of you are single, some of you are in a relationship, so you got to apply it how it goes for you. But some of you, this person may differ from you or differ from what you thought, but a lot of times that is the universe bringing in multiple energies to create like this beautiful balance to each other. Okay, you are whole on your own though, so it's like, just the message is simply like to keep your mind open. Like if this person doesn't seem like the typical person you imagine for yourself, maybe that the universe knows even more, has even grander plans. And it's clarified by the Knight of Water, which is great in a love reading, because this is really a love offer. The Knight of Cups, or the Knight of Water, is a love offer. So so this can be it can be sudden. It can be a sudden change. It can be like a quick movement with the Knight here. It can be like a strong, committed energy. So, I mean, for some of you, it might be like suddenly you meet someone that isn't what you expected, and things might completely change from that point. Or it could be, if you are in a relationship, that this offer of love comes in that really makes you feel good. So we also have the attraction card here. So you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. This is a really important message, because when you raise your own vibration, when you put yourself in the energy of gratitude and joy, and sometimes like there might be chaos going in your world, there might be difficult things going in your world, but you're choosing happiness, you're choosing joy. In fact, I was just writing about this in the last blog post. You're choosing to raise your vibration, right? So that doesn't mean that you can't feel badly or that you shouldn't feel those things, but you let them move through you, and then you make choices. You choose to focus on like, what makes me happy right now. For me, it was like, I was sharing that it was this mug that makes me really happy. It makes me feel cozy looking at the ornaments I love. You attract love when you put yourself in that vibration. And it's clarified by the Eight of Michael, which is similar to the Eight of Water here. So it's, you are setting yourself free. Like you're making courageous choices to change your situation, because you realize that maybe what you were focusing on isn't seeing things clearly. Like maybe by focusing on what makes you happy, what brings you joy, what brings you love, like maybe that is seeing clearly. So I feel like that's what you're doing. You're making this courageous choice, because it does take courage, because it's often that you choose that in the hardest moments that make the biggest difference. And there's the engagement card here, which doesn't surprise me at the holidays, because although, yes, not all of you are getting engaged, a lot of people do around the holidays. So there may be one of you that is actually having an engagement, but it can also mean like your love life is ascending to a higher level. Like if that doesn't apply to you, it can mean that your love life is going to a higher level of commitment, a deeper level of commitment. And it's clarified by the Ace of Earth. I love this, or Ace of Raphael in this deck. So this is like a positive new emotional experiencing. That this card, the Ace of Earth, means often a fulfilling romantic relationship, like a deep, and there's like these deep and lasting spiritual insights within it. So that makes me so excited with the engagement card and that Ace of Earth energy here. One of the main messages that I feel that is the most important in this reading is the heart-to-heart conversations. It actually comes up in more than one deck in a similar way. This is you being vulnerable. This is you honestly discussing your feelings with each other, not holding back. That takes a lot of courage, but that deepens your relationship. I mean, really, you want to get to a place where that you are really deeply sharing your feelings, and you have it clarified. Like, the universe can be more perfect with the Strength card. This is showing you that, like, you have this inner strength to do it. You've been through a lot, and it's made you really strong. You have this strength and grace within you, and I feel like you're going to be able to, like, communicate your feelings, and you're going to use kindness, and you're going to use forgiveness, and you are going to remember that you are self-confident. Okay, you have the strength to have these conversations, these important conversations, the ones that are hard to have. These deepen your relationship, so be vulnerable and share in that way. And for some of you, there's healing family issues. So your love life benefits as you heal these family issues. And it could be things that were passed down generationally, from generation to generation. Like, I feel like it's not just genetics, it's energetic things get passed down. You might not have had the greatest example in a lot of ways. You might not have even been conscious of that, right? There might be issues that, like, require healing, but this actually benefits your love life, and it's clarified by the Page of Raphael. So for some of you, that could be an earth sign, it could be a young earth sign, it could be a child. Earth signs being Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I only call it the signs sometimes. It doesn't have to be those signs. We've got all energies here: fire, earth, water, air. So it could be any sign. But so this is like, it can be like there was some kind of new emotional situation, or you're getting like great intuitive insights about something, or like messages regarding the relationship. When you think about these healing, these family issues, or forgiveness, like maybe you have to forgive your parents, and you thought you had, but maybe there's more work to be done there. Okay, so let's get into the next deck, and you have the Imagine card here. This is really important. So if you could imagine the greatest relationship possible, what would it look like? This is for if you're single and if you're in a relationship. What would you see? What would you feel? What would you think? What would you hear if that wish came true? Right? Imagination is so important. It helps with you creating your life. It helps with you manifesting. So what would your ideal relationship look like? Let yourself imagine that, okay? That will help draw it in. Then discuss that if you are in a relationship. Discuss what you really want in a relationship, in that heart-to-heart conversation with strength. Like, this is what I really want in a relationship. Be open and vulnerable with that. It's clarified by the 5 of Gabriel, fire. So this means like if there's been challenges, you can resolve them. And this is you also pulling back and withdrawing from the drama of other people, especially if that's had an impact on your relationship. And this is you having patience with yourself and the people around you. Okay, listen to your true feelings. Again, I feel like this is really about first you going within and finding out what it is that you feel, what it is that you would say if you were not scared, right? And this is you not letting other people talk you into doing something that's wrong for you, that you know is wrong. So this is you listening to your true feelings. This is you going inside and listening to your true feelings, and you have the Wheel card. And for me, when the Wheel card, this is a major arcana. This is the universe stepping in. This is new beginnings, okay? The wheel is turning and creating new beginnings. So an end of the old and new beginnings, maybe for some of you, new relationships, even if it's not like love, friendship, like there's new coming in. So, and it's an end of delays or old things, and it's a change in direction that offers happiness. So sometimes we get really stuck because we don't want to welcome the new change, or letting go of the old relationships and letting the new ones in, or letting go of the old way of being in a relationship and letting the new way in. The new way being like where you speak honestly how you're feeling. So this is the universe stepping in and turning things in your favor, turning things in a good direction for you. So trust in that, okay? And you have share. When you share, everyone feels happy. And what a perfect time of year to get this card with Christmas around the corner. And it doesn't have to be that you're spending money. It can be sharing your feelings. It can be writing love notes. It's sharing how you honestly feel, again, coming up again. And it's clarified by the Page of Fire, which can also be child energy, fire, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Doesn't have to be, but it's like this young, playful, optimistic energy. It's energetic, it's brave, it's follow your passion. It's opportunities for excitement and adventure. So there's new opportunities, especially with the wheel being here, coming in for you for excitement and adventure. And just be open-minded to it, okay? Thank you so much, Aquarius, for joining me. Know that I am supporting you here with my love and light. Thank you so much for all the likes, the shares, the subscribing. It all helps the video circulate to your fellow Aquarius, and it means so much to me. And thank you for supporting this channel. There's a link for that below if you feel called to do so. I really appreciate you. And to be honest, I was feeling like, do I take a break? But I'm really feeling like these messages are needed right now more than ever. So I am going to do my best to show up for you and send you so much of my energetic support. Have a beautiful week, and I will see you again soon, Aquarius. Bye.